but this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will.
Forget all your differences, excuse me, and let we start to build. And onward, we will transform this country we call home. I want to welcome you to the Dynamic Hour. Again, we have a moment in time to talk, to deliberate, to reason. I want to encourage those on Facebook and on YouTube to please share the live. Sharing is caring. It is good to be back. I was out for 4 days. My expertise was solicited regionally, and I had to move within short order. By now, you know, there is 2 elections pending, 2 general elections pending in the region, one on the 27th of this month and the other on the 1st of next month. So my expertise, my skill set, my experience was solicited for a very short stint. So I had to move, and I did for a period of 4 days. So I'm back. I am back here in Grenada, and it's good to be back to continue that mission of educating, motivating, enlightening, providing information so that you can become a better person, a better human being. And most importantly, I want you to be able to reason. It's not just talk, but reason things out. And that's where real growth and development come in. I want to start off this morning again with positivity, because we have to become more positive as a people. Too many a times it's just negative, bad news. And when you dig deeper, right? If you go deeper, you would realize that it's not so important what they're talking about. The negative stuff, it's not so important. So let's stick to positivity. All right. The NDC came into power, and they were able to recruit quite a number of police officers, young police officers. I want to believe it's about the 3rd batch, if not the 3rd, the 4th, within 3 years, because what they met was a police force where a lot of officers were retiring and not many officers coming in, being trained and, becoming police officers. So what the NDC did was to focus on recruitment, bringing in as many as possible. And so far, so good. I think it's about 3 or 4 batches they brought in so far. So this is another course of police officers or recruits. They will become police officers, at least the majority of them, once they remain and do the full training. All right, so let me just play that for you here. Nice.
Police Force has officially welcomed 64 new recruits who will begin their journey into law enforcement. The new cohort is made up of 36 males and 28 females from across Grenada. During the opening ceremony, Police Commissioner Randy Connaught commended the recruits for choosing a path of national service. He reminded them that by joining the Royal Grenada Police Force, they have chosen responsibility over comfort and service over self-interest, underscoring the discipline and commitment required in the profession.
Law. The true enduring strength of an officer lies in the character and the capacity for humility. We expect you to master tactics and procedures, but above all, we demand that you master yourselves. Your service will be defined by your ability to remain humble, in authority, and respect to everyone you meet, regardless of the background or circumstance. We need officers who are expert communicators, capable of de-escalating tense situations and resolving issues through dialogue and empathy, and not just force.
Commissioner Connaught welcomed the new recruits into the organization, encouraging them to uphold the high standards of integrity, professionalism, and dedication as they prepare to serve and protect the people of Grenada. The ceremony marks the beginning of an intensive period of training as the Royal Grenada Police Force continues efforts to strengthen its ranks and enhance public safety across the nation. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
Right, so that's a piece by GBN there. It was pretty short. I thought it was a little longer than that. So it's good to see that the Royal Grenada Police Force, they have succession planning in train. So as police officers retire, you have new ones coming in. And that is what you want. The organization will stay intact. So the NDC has done a fantastic job where that is concerned. A really good job, and we have to acknowledge it. All right. Again, sticking with some positive news. Project 500.
12 houses on the Project 500 at Dunfermline, St. Andrew are already completed, and the remaining 5 are 85% complete. This was revealed during a recent media tour last week. Project 500 aims to provide affordable homes to citizens of Grenada. The pilot phase of the project involves the construction of 17 houses. Construction supervisor Kelvin Boka and junior engineer Justin Bayer led the tour, providing information about the project. According to Boka, the houses are being constructed using different methods and will have 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms. The lots are being built back to back, with each house having a specific size and layout.
They're not prefab actually, just a minor correction. They're actually modular panels. In the case of the coconut is actually thermally insulated in the core with mesh reinforcement to the outer part of the module, upon which we would apply a low pressure concrete, commonly known as shotcrete, which is then plastered smooth to give you the finish that you see there. Afterwards, it is then fit out. The second one to the middle, bay leaf, another different system. This is a system that is basically concrete infill. So the panels are erected. This outer skin is similar to high thermal impact, something like concrete board, and it is then filled with concrete, and all of the essential services are then installed. The one behind us, a different model entirely. This is framed with modular steel. As you see, large roofs done with steel frames. these steel frame is then clad with a high impact, high tensile material on the outside, and the internal walls are done with sheetrock. So 3 different units, 3 different model approaches to construction.
We know we're building now, and in Grenada there is the upgrade to the construction, the building code, and we've seen what has been happening with climate change. What sort of testing was done with these particular materials for these modules as we deal with the uncertainty of climate change, as we talk earthquakes, we talk hurricanes?
The reinforcement of each of those cleverly done using normal rebar reinforcement. However, in accordance with our OECS building code, each of these can withstand wind forces of over 160 mile per hour winds. So those factors taken into consideration. Also, because it's modular construction, the time or the construction time period was significantly lessened. The type of materials used facilitates thermal insulation. It keeps the building a bit cooler in warmer weather, and at night it is able to dispel the heat. So thermally, even when air conditioning would be installed, you expect to have savings in like your energy bill and cost savings also.
Justin Bayer provided details about the size of the lots and the houses, stating that most of the houses have a specific square footage.
Most of our prefab, except one, the aim is to have quicker construction, easier construction, cheaper construction. And so we have on site 17 units. About 12 of them are structurally complete, and we still have 5 to go. Each of the lots in Dunfermline are approximately 4,800 square feet. So when you purchase from the development, you will be purchasing your house and your lot of approximately 4,800 square feet. In this unit called Bayleaf, it is 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. And so each of the bedrooms have the capacity to hold a queen-sized bed. And of course, the bedrooms can be used, if you don't need 3 bedrooms, they can be used for something as a study or a playroom, as we've staged it here today.
Once the initial 17 homes are completed, prospective clients will have the opportunity to choose their desired model for construction after the necessary process. The goal of providing affordable housing to the people of Grenada is on track at Dunfermline, with the project's completion anticipated to benefit the community.
Yes, so that's a good move, if you ask me, because what they did was to construct a number of houses, different types, different style. So you can, when they announce the date, because they will announce a period for people to come and view and see which one you like, which one you're interested in, the cost of it, because they would know the cost to build that house. And they have, I think, 3 or 4 designated places already that you can have them build for you. And then they would move to the stage where you have your own piece of land, a lot of land, and they can build that on that land for you. So that's a good thing for many Grenadians, home and abroad. We have Grenadians right here who want an affordable house or affordable home. But they just want it to be built for them, and they pay for it. Maybe they go through the bank and they get the $200,000 or the $250,000 or the $350,000, whatever the amount. They go there, they get the money, and they just pay, and they just open their door. Get the keys and open and go in. Some people don't want to be dealing with contractors or builders. They don't want that. So this is a good move on the part of the government of Grenada, the Housing Authority. Kudos to you all. 12 already completed, 5 more to go, and they're about 85% complete already. So you're almost there with all of these houses. By year end, early January, all of this should be completed, and people would be able to choose or select what they want and have housing authority build it for you. I love that. I really do. Because housing is one of the bigger need in Grenada. Housing. People wanting a house. They're in need of a house. So this is a good direction, and it's Grenada style houses. If you look at the homes, if you look at the buildings, they are Grenada style homes. Where you have a little backyard, you know it's not 5 or 6 houses attached to it. It's Grenada style. So I really love that. That should have been done, in my view, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But the NDC is here, and it's a visionary government, and they're moving into that direction.
I'm Taisha Donald, Director of Medical Services here at the General Hospital. My role is to provide oversight and leadership in the aspects of clinical and medical care for our patients within our population. As part of my role also, we work toward providing high quality and safe delivery of care to our patients. Mount Sinai International had their 3rd in-person visit at the General Hospital. At this visit, we focused on governance structure, organizational culture, obstetric and gynecology care, as well as neonatology and pediatric care. One of the trainings that we conducted was that of the Lean Champion training. Now, part of this training is geared towards identifying persons who would champion the cause to conduct the early morning huddles. The huddles are a structure in place where persons meet in the morning, all stakeholders at the various departments. Clinical persons, non-clinical persons, we meet, discuss matters that would have arisen over the course of the night, and also plan for the day ahead. It's a very important meeting because it really helps to create better structure, and also it's very good for problem solving. Since the implementation of huddles, I can safely say at the accident and emergency, the number of complaints would have significantly decreased over time. We also did some governance training. Now, part of governance means doing what we call root cause analysis and peer reviews. Now, root cause analysis is a way of reviewing cases, or not just cases, but incidents that would have taken place within our institution, and getting to the root of the problem and trying to come up with ways to fix them. And we also did a bit of obstetrics and gynecology training. Of course, you know, obstetrics and gynecology is one of the very important clinical area within our institution. And that is because it deals with 2 persons. It deals with mother and child. So we focus on things like fetal heart monitoring, how to interpret that, tracing to see when our baby is in problem, when you need to intervene, warning signs. So that was one of the key things on this training. The team from obstetrics and gynecology, though, they have been working for the last few weeks together with the Mount Sinai partner on developing protocols and policies. So what we've been doing is updating existing ones and creating new ones that do not exist. And they've been working side by side with the experts from Mount Sinai. We had neonatologists from the Mount Sinai International team, and they came to our facility and had exchange with our local neonatologists and the pediatric team, where they visited the facility, saw our setup, and they were part of doing the neonatal resuscitation program. NRP is a type of resuscitation that you do when babies are born to ensure that within that first couple seconds and minutes of birth, this baby can have a good outcome. So they did some training with both the maternity team, which are the nurses and midwives who work on the maternal unit, as well as persons working on the pediatric or neonatology unit. So this training is beneficial because all in all, it's all geared towards improving the delivery of care to our population. As a people, healthcare is a priority for us. It is a priority also for the government of Grenada, and we want to work together towards improving the outcomes of our patients and improving the delivery of care to all the persons who seek care at our institutions.
Beautiful. And you can feel it. Things are happening in healthcare. in Grenada. Things are happening in housing in Grenada. Things are happening in education in Grenada. Things are happening in, hello? Hello? Hello?
Morning.
Hi, morning.
Morning. Kim, do you have a problem on the station?
A problem on the station? No.
No, we're not hearing you.
You're not hearing me where?
In the diaspora.
In the diaspora? Well, people are hearing me because I am on live now.
Oh, you just come on, but a
Oh.
couple of days you was not around.
No, I wasn't around for the couple days. No.
Oh.
All right. Yeah?
No, because my daughter just saying she don't hear
Okay.
she man came and catching so.
I know it goes, but I'm live currently.
Okay, thank you.
All right, darling. Nice.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes. So that's someone calling from the diaspora there. So I am live now. I was out for 4 days. By now, you know, there is 2 elections taking place in the region. My assistance was solicited by one, and I had to move within short order, and I am now back. All right, so I am now back. Just saying. So that person was a bit concerned because, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's a long shot. All right, so I'm now back, and I do apologize for the inconvenience, but there are certain things that I don't discuss. I just move. All right, not everything you would talk about or you would speak on air about, because there are some people who don't have your best interest at heart. They just want to hear. They just want to know what is your next move, and if they can put hurdles or things to prevent you from moving forward, they will. So there are certain things I say because I'm tactical and I'm also a strategic guy. All right, and certain things I would not say. Period. So you have to get accustomed to that. All right. So I moved Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm back this morning. So you know how it goes. So things are happening, folks, for our country. Things are happening in healthcare. Things are happening. I really love to see that. Thumbs up. And the opposition, they are not going to highlight these good things. They are not going to talk about the good things that are happening for our country. They're not interested in that. They're interested in something negative, some drama, some concoction, some stupidness. That is what they're interested in. They're not interested in good things for this country. No, they're not. So we continue. The government of Grenada, they've given all the constituencies a vehicle. Some on the opposition side, they have not accepted it as yet. And folks, you know my position where that is concerned. You know my position. My position is very clear. I do not agree with this move to give the opposition MPs a vehicle at their constituency. So the vehicle is to be used for their constituency. My position is clear. I will not give my opponent or my enemy politically any advantage or any assistance whatsoever politically. That's my position. I would not do that. But the government's position is that they're trying to build institution. But the NNP doesn't know anything about building institution. They will, in my belief, violate all of this in a matter of time. They would use these vehicles for all kind of stupidness. That's what I believe. So the government decided they're giving all constituencies a vehicle so that they can do work in their constituency. All right? My position by now, everybody knows. I'm not going to give these people, I would give the government constituencies. The constituencies controlled by the government, right? Because they're doing work. They're serving the constituencies, but not the opposition. They're reckless. They're wanton. They're irresponsible. they're not serving their constituency. They're not doing stuff in their constituency. The opposition MPs. So I would not give them. Even the $10,000 constituency allowance, I would not give the opposition MPs. So you know my position. These two things, I do not agree with giving these people the $10,000 constituency allowance or giving them any new vehicle. The opposition MPs, I do not agree with that. That's my position. The government's position is different. The NDC's position is a bit different. They believe in institution, and the NNP knows nothing about building institution. Right? I remember there were some outreach offices set up by NDC, the Tillman Thomas NDC, Tillman Thomas administration, where you can just walk in. If you want your drain to be clean, you want some debushing work, they don't need to know whether you're NNP or NDC. They had that in all the constituencies during the NDC time. When NNP came into power, they scrapped that damn thing and they send everything back into the NNP offices. Back into the NNP offices where you have to go and you see all those NNP people and them and they say, well, you're NDC, you don't get in, you're this one, you don't. That's how they operate. They don't care about institution. They don't. All right? It sounds nice, but they don't. The NNP, they know nothing about that.
Prime Minister and Parliamentary Representative for St. David, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, was the first to turn the key in the ignition as he accepted the constituency vehicle. The official handover ceremony began with a blessing of the fleet of vehicles by Pastor Gordon at the Grenada Houses of Parliament on Wednesday, following the sitting of the House of Representatives. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Leo Cato, made the presentations, noting Parliament's commitment to ensuring that MPs are better organized and effective in the representation of their constituencies.
The vehicles that are being received today for the parliamentary offices are coming from the Parliament of Grenada.
No, it's not coming from the Parliament of Grenada. It's coming from the taxpayers. You see, Keto is a nice church guy, right? Nice church man. This is coming from the taxpayers of Grenada, not the Parliament of Grenada. The Parliament of Grenada does not make money. The taxpayers of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, that's where it's coming from. And what we are saying is that these NNP members of parliament, they don't even show up at the parliament many a times. You don't see them in the constituency. You cannot even go to an office in the constituency to get any assistance whatsoever. They're good for nothing. They should not get these vehicles. They should not get the 10,000 constituency allowance. You see, for me, I will crush my enemy. I will crush my opponent because they want what I have. They want to win that seat. So I would not do anything to help them to get there. I will make it more difficult for them to even get to the steps of that seat. That's my position. That's politics. That's small island politics. You don't give them any chance of getting there. You crush your opponent. And you see, politics is not like you going to church and genuflecting, or you going to church and shake your enemies' hands and embracing them and playing nice. No. These people don't know niceness. The NNP MPs, they don't know about niceness and goodness and forgiveness. And you mad? Who them? If they get a chance, boy, what good to say, good to keep. I am saying, you see, these vehicles, they should not give it to those opposition MPs. They should not give it to them. Period. That's a bad move. Give it only to the government side. Let these people go and sell fish cake and bakes on the side of the damn road to raise money to do their dirty political work. The 10,000 constituency allowance should not be given to these people, should not be given to the opposition MPs. They should not get it. In other words, the government should set up a structure in the constituencies where the opposition won and they execute. They utilize that money to do things in the constituency. Don't put it in the hands of those NNP opposition people. Don't put it. They're no good. They're no damn good. They don't deserve it. They don't do things in their constituency. When last you see Keith Claudius Mitchell do anything in his constituency, that old jagabat? When last you see he do anything in his constituency? When last you see the lipstick woman? What's her name again? Kate. When last you see she do anything in her constituency? When last you see the wig woman in St. Mark? What's her name? Clarice, or Jukutu Clarice. When last you see her do anything in her constituency? Or Emlyn Pe, Faithlin? When last you see her do anything in her constituency? Don't worry about Peter David. Peter David is a waste of time. Poor Peter. Peter, you start a party. Wrong with Peter and them. Peter not going to go anywhere with that. I'm telling you. He and Lacret, they're in the same boat. All of them in the same boat. Peter get in and Lacret get in. All of them in the same boat. Peter get in and Lacret get in. Anyways, I am saying, folks, these people, those opposition MPs, they don't love their constituency. They don't. Listen to Keith Mitchell. That old nastiness, that old political waste of time. What with that old thing? Why you don't get out of that thing and that old fuchset? Listen to him.
Speaker, I am speaking from the heart, not the NDC heart. This member of this house will not accept any vehicle, not today, tomorrow, or whatever. So I'm saying openly.
But let me tell you this: the lipstick woman, Kate was Kate Lewis. She was not pleased when Keith Mitchell saying that when he's speaking. She was not pleased. You could see she facial expression, she mouth, she face, she lip, she everything. You see, Keith Mitchell belongs to old school politics. He loves bacchanal. He loves melee. He's a fuchset. That's Keith Mitchell. And he speaks as though this vehicle is for him personally. That's how he speaks. This is for the constituency. But it says a lot about how Keith Mitchell sees the people of his constituency. This guy doesn't care about St. George Northwest, That is why you have so many people in that constituency wallowing in poverty. The most amount of pit latrines you could find is in that constituency, Look at the amount of work that has to be done in that constituency to help people with housing and to give them a modern bathroom and toilet facility. You go through the back end of that constituency and you wonder what Keith Claudius Mitchell was doing for all that while. So this guy doesn't care about the people of that constituency. And that is why he speaks that way. He has money. He worth $19 million. Right? Some people say he worth, in reverse. Meaning he made a mistake between the 1 and the 9. But I am saying he said to us that he is worth $19 million. And we keep it at that. We believe what he says where that is concerned. But I'm saying to you folks, he has money. The guy has money. So he could say that. Right? This guy doesn't care about his constituents, but they would still go back and vote for him in his constituency. It's sad, sad, sad. Look in that constituency. There is nothing you can point to in Keith Claudius Mitchell's constituency that you could say, yes, boy, that man do something for that constituency. No, well, at least you could point to the bin. There's a garbage bin a concrete structure as a garbage bin or some trash thing with a veranda at the top or ballistas at the top, something like that. Nothing. This guy has done nothing significant for that constituency. NDC who actually lit the playing field in that constituency. So I am of the position that they should not get the $10,000 constituency allowance. No. And this same old jagabat, that Fouchet Keith Mitchell, he's saying he will not accept that vehicle. And the vehicle is for the constituency, not for Keith Mitchell personally. But he's saying he's not going to accept it. Why? He ain't say also that he's not accepting the 10,000 constituency allowance. He should say the same thing for that. Come on. Say the same thing. Come out and say you're not going to utilize the 10,000 constituency allowance for the constituency. I mean, this guy's outdated. He's analog. He's black and white TV. He's useless. Keith Mitchell's shelf life politically expired long time ago. Long time ago. So I am saying to you, the viewers and the listeners, I do not agree with giving people like Keith Mitchell or that constituency, Kate Lewis or constituency, Emlyn Pay or constituency, Clarice Modesto or constituency, any constituency allowance for the constituency, that constituency, or any vehicle for that constituency. I am not in agreement with that. Give only the government MPs and caretakers too, the NDC caretakers, because they're the ones who are doing the work. Dr. Tessa Sincere, she's the one doing the work. The Honorable Claudette Joseph, she's the one doing the work in town. The Honorable David Andrew, he's the one doing the work in that constituency. Quince Britton in St. Mark, he's the one doing the work. They're the ones doing the work in those constituencies, not those MPs. You're not even seeing them. You're not even seeing those NNP MPs. So yes, this whole talk about building institution, Tillman Thomas, hello?
100% support with you. Good morning, sir.
All right. Yeah, I'm live. Thank you. Thank you very much. No problem. Plenty love. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. So I am saying, folks, the people who are doing the work in those constituencies are our people. You're not seeing those MPs and those NNP MPs. You're not seeing them. They're not doing anything. So Tillman Thomas, Uncle Tilly, tried a similar thing to build institutions. You know. The minute time Tillman Thomas said he was a soldier for Christ, they crucify him. They drag him in the streets. They crucify the man. I'm telling you, a decent soul, a genuine patriotic Grenadian, they crucify him the minute time he says he's a soldier for Christ. I'm telling you. So these people, some of these people don't like good. Building institution, it sounds nice. It sounds wonderful. But in small island politics, you crush your opponent. You make sure that they never raise their head. That's what it is. It may not sound nice, but who the hell cares? I'm not here to sound nice. I'm here to tell you reality. The reality is, in small island politics, you make sure that your opponent never survives. Simple like that. And those on the NNP side, they don't deserve this $10,000 constituency allowance because they're doing not one damn thing with the money. They're not doing anything with the money, in my belief, to help the constituency. They're not doing anything to help the constituency. right? And then these vehicles, and mind you, some of these vehicles, you go see them in all kind of hole in the night, you know. Some of these vehicles, you go see it in all kind of hole in the night. They go abuse it, in my belief. They don't like anything good. They don't. So you don't give them anything to empower them or to, no. You crush them politically because they're not good. I could see if they're doing things for their constituency. I could see if they're working in their constituency. They're not doing anything in their constituency. Look at Peter David, for example. What has Peter David done in the town of St. George? My good pad, Paliwal. What has he done in the town of St. George? Look at the sidewalks in the town of St. George. You don't even know the names of the streets. Look at the drains. Look at the condition of the town. The Caranage. They even talk about the Caranage. River Road and them places. What has this guy done in the town of St. George? So my position is very clear. There is no doubt as to where I stand. All right? Saying it clear. These people do not deserve that vehicle, and they do not deserve the $10,000 constituency allowance. All right? Folks, Sunday is it. We're going to Telescope, massive rally. The NDC will be out in numbers. Our people should mobilize, organize. We are going up to Telescope. So there is the General Council at SAS. So that's taking place, or that will take place at SAS, right there. St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School. And then adjacent to is the playing field. So that's where the rally going to take place, at the playing field. So mobilize, organize. It starts at 5. So mobilize, organize yourself, and let's go up to Telescope in our numbers. If you don't have yellow, wear anything, any color, right? Just wear clothes. And let's go up to Telescope playing field, that playing field close to SAS, and have a wonderful time. It will be a rally to highlight our achievements, the many things that we were able to deliver to our people here in Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique, focusing on St. Andrew, focusing on St. Patrick, focusing on St. David. Because it's important to highlight what the NDC continue to do in the rural parts. So again, mobilize, organize, and let's go up there at Telescope. And folks, you have to understand this, and I've said it in the past. When it comes to activities and events, when it comes to supporting party, just look at the people who supports our party and support all the events and activities. And if you understand politics, you would come to your senses. Sunday, wow. So ready for the thing. I think it's tomorrow, you know. Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday. Look at the people who come to these rallies. Look at the people who come to your pocket meetings or your fundraisers or any government event. Our people. And that is why I say in this politics, you have to look for your people. Because when it comes to a rally, who do you go to? Your people. Yes, you may find people in the middle who are going to come to hear the message or who are going to follow it online and that kind of stuff. Because remember, the people in the middle, they're not NNP, they're not NDC. They love the most honorable Deacon Mitchell. They love the direction the country is going, and they are supporting that. But they're not NDC, they're not NNP. But the people going to come to your rally, and some people believe that they're politically astute and may want to be politically correct. You know, political correctness. They would not say what I am saying. But you see, I don't care about what you feel and what you think. I'm telling you what is. The people who go to rallies, the people who go to your public meetings and your community events are our NDC people. And that is why I have always championed the need to support your people, identify your people, and give them stuff. Help them in any way that you can. Don't try to be so nice. Don't try to be nice with those who you believe is your people or who you may think is your people or the NNP people and them. There are some people so damn naive in this politics that they believe they could turn them green into. You think you could change them NNP and them? Especially those that been already? You can't change that on them. You can't. So trying to play nice with these people, waste of time. Them that been already. Break up already. You understand? So you have to understand the politics. And NDC has always had that issue where they try to be nice. And they always, because you have so much of churchy folks who come forward and they deep in the church, this church thing, which is good. You could be a church person. You could, be a Bible believer. I am too. I believe in God. I am a Bible believer too, I believe in God. I believe in, the Lord and Savior. I believe in God Almighty. Yes, but politics, church and state is different. Huh? Yeah. So you playing your nice thing in your church thing and so on, that has its place. But when it comes to the politics, it's different. And NDC has always had that issue where you're too nice or you're playing too nice. So if you have a pie or a pizza, you want to share it equal. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Share it equal? You have a damn problem. Share it equal where you give your people 80% of that pie or that pizza or 85% and share the next 15%. It is what it is. You can't please everybody. And you hear them calling on radio about this housing program in the town of St. George and in politics. You could tell me, Kem Jones, about politicizing programs when it comes to NNP. NNP is the king of that, politicizing programs and just looking for their people. Just looking for their people. The NNP, they can't tell me about that. I know about them. So look for your people. Focus on your damn people who vex. And so what? And so what? Who going to the rally on Sunday? You think them NNP them going there? What's wrong with all you? Who come in and support your fundraisers? Think them NNP come in? Look for your people. And yes, there would be some NNP that you go turn, you go change. That's not going to happen. Right? There are some people in the middle who are going to turn and come straight to you and become part of the party. That's expected. But politics is what it is. What it is. Small island politics. And that is why when I go to these rallies, I could call people by name. I know everybody. I know them NDC people. I see them at every meeting, every event, every activity. So you have to look for them. That's who you have to look for. Take care of them first. Make sure that they're okay. Always. Don't worry about what people go say. They go, you do, you don't do. They go still talk. They go still say. You hear me? I never forget. There was this family. NDC came into power maybe about a year and a half in. Big family, They get assistance with their house. So they fix the house up. They give them bathroom. They give them this. They nice it up. They have young ones who go to TAMCC, they benefiting from that free tuition. They have young ones going to the primary school and secondary school, they benefiting from the free hot meal program. They get in vouchers, right? Back to school vouchers. They get in contract, the bushing work on the road and so on. So they get in, they fix the road in that area. A number of things happen for these people. And I overheard the woman, the elder one in that same family, saying she's still voting for NNP. And mind you, the caretaker, because he's not an elected MP, a caretaker, NDC caretaker, still believing in his mind that these people are going to vote for him and support him because he assisted them. You see that church thing? You see that? So, yes, it's a pretty big family. It's about what? 3 can't vote, 4 can't vote. So 11, so it's about 7 of them. There's 6 or 7 that could vote. But you give them all of that. You take them out from pit latrine where they messing. And when the rain fall, it's splashing up all over the body. Poop, 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 splashing up. You take them out from that. You fix their house. They getting all kind of assistance. And still that woman utter that word. She voting for NNP still. So it's a hard thing to change these people. Hard. So you have to focus firstly on your people. Make sure that they're happy. You hear me? That's politics. That's politics. And even if you have to stoop, sometimes you have to go to your supporters and tell them you're sorry. Because some of our supporters are not pleased with certain things. You know? Don't believe that some of our supporters are pleased with everything. No, don't believe so. There's some of our supporters you have to go to, listen to them, they will tell you certain things, and you have to tell them you're sorry. Swallow humble pie, because you want their support. And they're the first set of people to come and help you when you're doing fundraiser, or when you have walkabouts, when you have events, they're the first set of people. So sometimes you have to go to them, swallow humble pie, approach them and say, I'm sorry. And make it up. You're not so big and high and mighty. You hear me? Go to them, embrace them, our supporters. And I've always spoken for our supporters because I understand this politics. I understand the politics to a T. We have to embrace our people, our supporters. More identify them because they're the ones who come into the rallies. They're the ones who are coming to the events. They're the ones who are supporting your fundraisers. They're the ones who come in and help you do everything. So you have to embrace them. You have to reach out. You have to do that. And sometimes you have to take out your damn high heels and put a nice sneakers in your foot and go in the mud and go and interact with them. And then when you come out, you say, watch, I don't go in that mud again. I will fix the damn road. So I walk in on concrete. So my high heels, I can walk on my high heels next time to go to them. Fix the road for them. Even if it's just them alone. Like the road going to just the house, fix it. Just for them alone if you have to do it. Fix the drain even if for them alone. You hear me? Give them opportunities. Fix their house. Do everything what you could do for them. Give them what they want. Make them happy. But I love to see a happy NDC. Oh, God. I like to see a happy NDC person who I know does work hard, who campaigning, who coming to all the events, who going to the rallies, who going to the meetings, who going to everything, who supporting it. By the time you knock and say, oh God, we need this, they're giving you that. Oh God, but I like to see a happy NDC. Oh, bye. I like to see a happy NDC. And that's why you see when I go to those rallies, I whining, I dancing with them, I watch me. You don't see Kem Jones. Having a damn good time when I like to see the happy NDC and them, and we embrace and we hug them tight, and so they don't smell good. Smelling good, and they looking nice and dandy and sexy and watch. All it does look good, you know. NDC people, all you look damn good. All your stylish, all your vibes, real vibe. I like to see a happy NDC boy. But let me take out that damn old future piece of thing there. I didn't realize I have that piece of thing on the screen there still, keep me sure move there. Boo! I don't move there. Anyways, so folks, I like to see a happy NDC. You hear me? Vinita Regis. And them are talking if I don't want to post thing on the live. You my parties are. You understand? Vinita, only NNP that get a house up there. That is what Vinita, I personally intervene for you to get material assistance. And you got material assistance. You hear me? So stop it. You're a NDC and you're my parties are like you. You personally got assistance from my intervention. You hear me? So don't come on the live and make that kind of post on them. You hear me? A lot of NDC people come to me and I say, "Hey, let me find out. Let me go and speak to that one to help you." So don't come on the live and say that. There are some people who get assistance with a house, material and so on. Some of them turn. There are some NNP that they turn, They turn them. So just listen to me now. Don't kind of thing on them. Don't comment so on the live. You hear me? Listen to me. Just listen to me. I like to see a happy NDC. And that is why I always speak and say, look for your people. Help your people. Reach out to your people. Go and sit down in the house. And many of the NDC supporters, many of them don't really want anything much, Some of them MPs, when they go, they damn vehicle full up of vegetables, full up of fruits, full up of all kind of thing. Some of them, the pockets still full too, they might still give them something. Say, hold that for the constituency, hold that to help somebody. That's our NDC people. That's how our NDC people operate. But there are some who are genuinely in need. And we have to help them and reach out to them and go and sit down and listen to them. Some of them will cost you inside out. But go and take it. Go and take it. Sit down there. I don't believe that you could talk down to them. Some of them want to talk. You can't talk down to them. You want their support. You want their help. You want their vote. So go and eat humble pie. Sit down in the house. Listen to them. Listen to them. You hear me? Listen to them. Because they're nice. I like to see a happy NDC. I like to see a happy NDC. I like to see a happy NDC. Happy NDC. I love to see that. I love to see what my supporters and the people who, why you joking? You joking, huh? So we're going to the rally on Sunday. Sunday coming. We go have a damn good time. You hear me? All you just nice watch. I like to see all you. Oh, come. Boy, all you does. And you see them, they're nice. Even if there's some supporters, they might be 50, 60, 70, 80, and they dress nice, and they're looking good. And them young ones too, Ogum, and they dress nice up. They nice short white pants, and they nice short red pants, and the yellow thing, and oh, come. All you does look good, yes? All you does look damn good. I like to see all you. Just nice. Feel good. Smell good. When I hug them, I just hug a lot of, I hugging you. And all you does smell so good. I love all you. So let's go up to Telescope. We're going to Telescope Sunday. We're going to Telescope Sunday. Right? Sunday coming. You have a damn good time up there. You want to see people? You want to see people? Telescope is the place to be. You hear me? I love to see a happy NDC. I love to see a happy NDC. I love to see a happy NDC. I love to see when go some business man, watch them NDC people. I like to see you happy, right? So we got to look for people, take care for people, reach out to our people, do what we got to do. That's politics. Small island politics. It is what it is. All right? It's a numbers game. And watch, the best thing you could make is when you're a bit vexed. So all you're like a vex and you're making up. You want me to tell all you about that? The makeup thing was nice, eh? You want me to tell you about that? So you have, you might have an NDC person, they don't happy with something, and you just pop up on them. You just go in their house. You go in their veranda, you pop up on them. And bring a bottle of wine if you have to. Bring a case of drinks tonight. Bring a pizza. Bring something. Let we sit. Let we talk. Let we chat. And you say, look, sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I listened to you. I'm sorry. I fall short. I should have been there. But, I fall short. I am sorry. And I love you and I appreciate you. And I want us to make it up. Oh, God. I want us to make it up. Huh? You're joking. You're joking. I want us to make it up. Yes, that is what the NDC MP can take. That we have to do. Even if you had to come and you had to clean the floor, wipe the louvers or the window, or you have to bring the groceries up the step. I want us to make it up. I want us to make it up. You telling me? And after that, you and that person, because that's maturity. That's political maturity. And you're having one damn good moment. You're having one damn good moment. Folks, it's good to be back. I had a wonderful time out. And most times I pop out is because I pop out for reasons, right? 2 elections regionally. And who is that person calling me? Hello? Yeah, but hello. Hold on. You're calling me the wrong time. You're calling me the wrong time. Culture man, you're calling me the wrong time. You're calling me the wrong time, Culture man. So we go speak. I will see you up in Telescope Sunday. All right. I'll see you up there. Yeah, don't worry. Culture man, we go see. I'll see you Sunday. All right? I will see you up there Sunday. Don't worry. Yes, Culture man, me good parties. I know. I like you. You're my boy. Nice. Yes. Good. You're my boy. Don't worry. I'll see you Sunday. So you come and call and, well, the same thing you're talking about. Don't worry. Right? Tessa Sincere. She's the woman. She's working hard. She's nice. I like you. Dr. Tessa Sincere. Yeah. So, folks, I'm saying to you, so I was out there. My expertise was requested. So I had to move. And there are both 2 sister parties regionally. All right? Both of those parties, the elections, there are 2 sister parties of the NDC. Good. So, folks, I want to wish you all the best. Have a wonderful Friday weekend. Well, the weekend will be damn nice. Sunday, Telescope. We go have a good time. A damn good time. Fantastic time. So have a nice day. Take good care.